So, in this video, we're going to be talking about Monster, the Ed Gein Story. So, this came out yesterday. I'm up to episode 4 out of 8. And let me tell you guys, this is one of the most effed up TV series I've seen in a very, very long time. Charlie Hunnam comes in to play Ed Gein, and films like The Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Psycho are based on this killer's kind of life story. But it's so messed up. I mean, oh my god, I'm up to episode 4, and like, I didn't think this would get any crazier, but as every episode goes along, it gets more sadistic, more crazier, and Charlie Hunnam, he goes all in on playing this character. He does things on screen that shock me, not just because of the story, but the fact that the actor himself, Charlie Hunnam, is actually doing these things on screen. He's like wearing women's lingerie, and you know, he's doing like different sexual acts and stuff, and like the sadistic nature of it, the fact that actor Charlie Hunnam actually signed on to do these things on screen, even though he's acting the part, he's not really doing them, but still, like, the fact that he's actually doing this in the series, and like, you're watching it, and it doesn't hold back anything, it doesn't you know, it doesn't shy away from the craziness and the sadistic nature of what Ed Gein did. This guy, for those of you who may not know, Ed Gein, one of the most prolific serial killers of all time, not just in American history. This guy, he killed people, he flayed them, he cut their skin off, made it into like different objects. He would make like lampshades, he would make necklaces, he would make like couches and all kinds of things out of like people's skin and body parts, and he would dig up corpses and, you know, be sexual with them, and like just all kinds of really just the most sadistic thing that you can possibly think of in human nature, and they don't shy away from any of it in this series. They go all in with it. The relationship between Charlie Hunnam, who's playing Ed Gein, and his mother is like a devout Christian woman who sees all other female as kind of like Jezebels. They're kind of like of Satan. She doesn't want her son fraternizing with any other women, and the relationship between you know, Ed Gein and his mother here is basically what turns him into this crazed killer, and it's just absolutely off the chain. It goes crazy, and Ed Gein just gets more and more sadistic in every single episode. The level of depravity just goes up and up and up. Just when you think it can't get any crazier, you watch the next episode and it kind of one-ups itself from the previous episode, and you're like, how can they make this crazier? But it just gets worse and worse and worse, and it makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you squirm in your seat. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. But I mean, wow, I mean, it does make you feel uncomfortable, but at the same time, you can't take your eyes off the screen, because it's so crazy that the human curiosity, the mind is curious about what the heck is going on and what's going to happen next. But you are watching it, and it does make you feel uncomfortable to watch this kind of stuff. You have to be in a right specific kind of mindset to watch this kind of show. It's not something you can put on with a bunch of friends, have a couple of beers, sit back, chill out and relax, and kind of watch this on a Sunday evening, you know, when it's raining outside and you want to relax and watch something on Netflix. You have to really kind of prepare yourself mentally, and you have to be in the right frame of mind to kind of digest this kind of content and this material. And it's really strong, it's really depraved. But it goes into this guy's life, and it shows you what he did, and it's just crazy, man. It's kind of like a look at the sadistic nature of the human psyche, and I do recommend, if you're into horror, if you're into all this kind of stuff, if you want to see where like the likes of the Chainsaw Massacre came from, you know, it's loosely based on this guy's life, like I say, and Psycho. And they go into both Chainsaw Massacre and Psycho in this TV show, and they show that Ed Gein influenced both of those movies, and they kind of show in different time periods the directors and how the directors were influenced by what Ed Gein did, and how the Chainsaw Massacre and how Psycho came to be because of Ed Gein, and it shows both sides of that, which is very, very interesting. So it has different jumps to different time periods, and how Ed Gein kind of Ed Gein basically influenced pop culture going forward after he was caught and after what he was doing, you know, with killing people and whatever. But yeah, guys, so that's kind of, it's not really a review, it's kind of just my thoughts on the show here. I mean, I've been looking forward to this, and I got to episode 4, like I say, and I kind of have to take a break. That's why I'm talking about it now, because there was so much in those 4 episodes. I feel like I need to take a break, because it's really kind of very, very heavy on its content. But guys, so far, I want to say I'm enjoying it, but I think that's the kind of the wrong word, because you don't really enjoy this kind of content. it's almost like a documentary on this guy's life, and it's more of the curiosity factor. I wouldn't say I'm enjoying it because it's kind of depraved, but it's interesting. That's the word I'm going to use. This is interesting. I wouldn't say it's something to be enjoyed, but it's interesting, and it's exploring that human psyche and the curiosity factor. And yeah, other than that, I'm not really sure what else I can say about it. But guys, if you haven't seen Monster, the Ed Gein Story, and you're into horror, you're into unlocking the human psyche and seeing this kind of crazy serial killer human nature and doing a deep dive into this type of character, if this is kind of up your street, then you'll really, really enjoy what this is doing. The performances are absolutely fantastic. The dialogue is great. The creepy factor, the atmosphere, the kills are gory as hell. It doesn't shy away from the kills either, and it gives you basically everything that you would want from something like this. So doesn't shy away, and it's as gory as you want it to be. It's as crazy, as depraved, and all that good stuff, and it kind of lives up to basically what it's offering. It doesn't shy away from that. So yeah, overall, it does exactly what it's supposed to do. Makes you feel uncomfortable, but it kind of makes you interested in kind of this guy's life story and how he came to be and why he did what he did. So in that regards, very, very interesting, and I do recommend watching it if you like this kind of content. But there we go, guys. So that's just kind of my thoughts on it there. Just making a short video talking about it. Like I said, I'm only up to episode 4, haven't finished it yet. Had to take a break because it's just kind of blown my mind. I need a bit of a kind of a downer. I need a cup of tea, and I need some time to kind of digest what I've just seen before I move on to the next few episodes, that's for sure. But guys, jump into the comment section, let me know what you think. Have you been watching Ed Gein, kind of Monster? It's called Monster, the Ed Gein Story, sorry. Have you been watching it? Are you planning on watching it? And have you seen the trailers, and what do you think, what do you think of it so far? Whatever your thoughts, comments, and opinions are, as always, jump into the comment section and let me know down below. Would love to hear what you guys have to say. Thanks so much for being here. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber to help support the content in the channel. That always goes a long way, so I'd really, really appreciate that. But most of all, make sure you hit that notification button so you can stay up to date with all the new content coming to the channel in the very near future. And with that down, as always, I will see you guys in the next video.